Alright, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we have upgraded the mic and headphone system. So I'm using this old Sennheiser Urbanite headphones, and I've just simply stuck a zip tie and chopsticks with the mic. So pretty much the same, just slightly different distance, but same idea. Mic mini on the chopsticks where the antenna should be, a zip tie to hold it together. Compared to yesterday, as we learned that yesterday, the tape isn't very effective. But also yesterday we figured out that since the other headphones is slightly metallic, the DJ mic mini can attach to the side of it because it's metal. So not bad. Besides that, today we're just gonna do air bike because we really cannot walk right now. As you saw yesterday, we struggled to even walk at 4 speed or 5 speed. And this morning, it's not. I'm not saying it's like bad, but it's definitely needed some rest. So what better way to rest than use air bike? Probably still a bad idea, but yeah. Also, one thing we have to remember now from yesterday is that if I want to drink water, I really have to just drink it far away because drinking it's like a death zone up here. Straight up a death zone. If I move my arms out here, I will get hit. So unless I'm moving just myself, then it's gonna be a bit difficult. As for the air bike, there's not really any kind of resistance. Not gonna lie, there's no like resistance to it. It just moves on its own. No, I mean it moves via manual speed. So we're just gonna do this. I mean, walking's probably still better, but this is somehow a lot easier on the ankles, at least, and a lot easier on the joints. I think it's because we don't apply any kind of pressure to it. Okay, I'm gonna drink water, but I gotta be really careful. I gotta sit all the way back here. See, look, see, that's how we got hit yesterday. See that? Okay, I gotta be very careful. See, traumatized him yesterday. I'm gonna slowly bike. All right, now I can speed things up again. Okay, we're gonna air bike for 40 minutes, something like that. Well, until we hit like a decent, I don't know. But I think this time we shouldn't talk today. Focus on the air bike. I'm gonna slowly increase the speed. It's manual work, so I just increase the speed myself and hopefully start breathing with my nose and just get into sprint harmony. Okay, only downside is that the chair is really uncomfortable on the male genitals. Super uncomfortable. Looks like the towel keeps jumping around. So I do that. Average RPM is under 60. It's kind of bad, isn't it? Actually, the shoulders are taking more damage than the actual cardio. Okay, there's really not much talking because I'm trying to focus on trying to get 10Ks in under 30 minutes. Then I have to go all out. Well, not really. I have to be careful with the joints, but this is more of a shoulder workout, to be honest. It's activated my nose breathing too. Crap. It's 14 minutes and 30 seconds, and we're only at 4.7 kms. If we keep it paced at around 55 to 60, we should be able to reach 9.87 kilometers in under 30 minutes. Funny thing is, after doing this challenge, I think the bike's gonna die on us as well. And not only will we be disabled in running, disabled in walking, we're soon gonna be disabled on the air bike. These onions are very uncomfortable. Okay, well, no, if we don't use the legs, we literally, our pace drops so much. But if we don't use the arms and we fully concentrate on our legs, the RPM is actually slightly faster. Seems like one of the only ways to defeat this thing is if we just focus on enduring it. Sorry, I really have to adjust the balls right there. You know how painful, I swear the nutsack's probably going to be the most painful thing after this. Because this chair is just, how do you, I've hit my own mic like 5 times already with this machine. We're going like 66 speed right now, 66 RPM. I can't really hold it for long though. Oh, I think I should swing my shoulders to do this instead of hunchback sleeping. Crap. It's 25 minutes and we haven't even reached 9 kms. I definitely damaged the left kneecap again. Definitely damaged it again. No doubt about it. But I have to push because there you go. 10, 10 kilometers in 28 minutes. Good. Very good. Now we didn't drink any water. That's alright. There you go. Surprisingly though, the calories is very little, but it does get the heart rate going, especially near the end. So that's 10 kilometers in 28 minutes. Not bad. There's no pause function on this, and it's already gone. That was much better than the stairs yesterday. Far better than the stairs. Oh no, walking. That was far better than yesterday's walk. Much, much better. Is that a new record? I think we can go faster than the air bike, but I definitely pushed my kneecap to my left kneecap again. So our chances of running's gonna, it's gonna take a while. Uh, yeah, okay, left kneecap's kind of a bit bugged. It's alright. We reached the goals of under 30 minutes, 9.87 kms in 28 minutes. Only problem is that when it comes to that kind of timing, I probably did lose some time. I bet we can go maybe under 25 minutes if I didn't drink any water. If I did not drink any water and I just started going fast straight away, would have reached the time or like at least stopped and then started from zero. But either way, very successful. I mean, the calories is only like what, 162, which is really nothing compared to walking, but at the same time, definitely rewarding because we had a goal. And I wasn't too limited compared to walking because walking right now is limited and running is just not even in the question right now. So yeah, I mean, we could try stairs again tomorrow, but the thing about stairs is that I highly doubt that we'll be able to get an accurate kind of reading. Mainly because on the stairs I hold the bars, so it's not very. I've learned that holding the bars is not good. But also, if we don't hold the bars and we just do it normally without holding any of the bars, our normal kind of record is going to be slow, and we might not even burn as much. But I'll see. Anyways, that was it. Let's get to stretching and then dips, and then oh man, I can't wait to eat food. Today was also a good chance to go hunting, but I have zero things prepared, and I don't feel like preparing anything right now. Just gonna train. New headphones test as well. Good. These aren't even new headphones. They're my father's headphones. Old father's headphones, but they're still the goat because back in those days, build quality was actually much better than today's plastic, mass-produced, expensive tech. In today's age, you're paying for the brand and tech, not really paying for good quality material. And I'm only using this headphones as a carcass right now. Nothing plays through it. It's not connected to anything. Matter of fact, I don't even know if this is charged. No, it's not even charged. There's no power in this headphones. It's supposed to be Bluetooth and wired. It's not even charged. It's purely just a carcass. But luckily, the good thing about these headphones is they have like a certain kind of like a place where I can put zip ties on the chopsticks. I was gonna buy a brand new headset, but then I was like, well, first of all, the Pulse Elite still work for the streaming, so yeah. Only problem is that I need a wired connection, so that's why we tested out the Sennheiser, my other Sennheiser yesterday, and yeah, there's not really anything to buy. I could buy like a brand new spanking headphones, but I already have the Pulse Elite, and when it comes to the training in the gym, I don't even wear, I don't listen to anything. So yeah, no need. Fun fact: these headphones used to be destroyed, but they got earmuff replacements, so that's why the earmuffs are brand spanking new, and that's also why these headphones are definitely going to stay for a while because if they ever get too bad in the gym, then we will just simply get replacement earmuffs. So not bad. But the hinges are very very strong, much more confident than the Pulse Elites, and especially with the since we do use the DJI Mic Mini and the chopsticks now, really there's no need to have a antenna because even if I did buy a headset with antennas, I'm only going to be using it as a carcass, not even for its functionality because the DJI Mic Mini's Bluetooth technology is just, I would say, superior to a degree. Yes, even though it's Bluetooth, it's it's Bluetooth I trust. Reason why I trust DJI's Bluetooth is because, well, it's because they're a drone company as well, and I don't know. I've had very good. Wait, hold on. Let me talk. Let me speak. Let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. But since DJI has very good drone technology, and I've flew my drone up into the skies, I'm very confident in the Bluetooth capabilities. Just because I've flew drones from DJI, and all of them are very very good signal. So obviously their technology correlates to the Bluetooth mics pretty good. Airflog was actually in the making a long time ago. I remember when I first bought these Blue Yeti, no, these Mic Mini. I didn't even use it for like the first couple of months, but I knew that in the future would come in handy, and it did. All right, well, yeah, I know the drill now. Just lots and lots of dips. I am considering if we should just go straight to HQ and start eating food, but I'm gonna just do the dips. Today's gonna be a rice day because I have lots of rice today. Dude, rice is so heavy, but not many carbs, so we might actually be like fully maxed out bloated today, but that's alright. We got nothing else. We got nothing going on too much today. I mean, I could have gone hunting today, but nothing set up, and I really can't be bothered with the weather right now. It's like, nah. Honestly, though, if I do want to if I do want to like do hunting, right, I would probably do extra prep. So I would even prep some of that. I'd probably prep some muesli on the trip the day beforehand. So when we're fishing, we actually have something to do. If there's no fish, I just start gobbling up like hundreds of grams of muesli. Just start gobbling it up and just. But the thing is, the moment I try to do it, I bet the action's going to be insane. Like that's what happens when you're like fishing and hunting. You know, if you start doing something else, something happens. But when you're focused on fishing, nothing happens. That's just the game. It is what it is. We could go to the pier, but I think surf casting's a lot more peaceful. Yeah, like that video where we built that campfire definitely was a lot better than the pier. Not gonna lie. We probably only thing is though, actually no, it's more rewarding going to the beach than the pier, even though we've caught nothing at the beach so far. But it's a lot more chill. Oh no, a lot more quiet. Perfect for horror scenarios. But we have a knife and we're crazy, and also we're not allowed to die. So that just sums up to me being it is what it is. Completely forgot that we have the secondary water bottle. Okay, one thing for the mic is that 100% I'm gonna have to increase to gain because as I talk, I can see it's like green color because it's slightly further away than before. Oh man, it's gonna be a long day. Joking, it's not. It's just a lot of water to do. Oh yeah, I also upgraded the tripod. That long attachment, that L plate attachment you guys saw in a long video ago. I've replaced it and put it on the tripod. It's a slight upgrade, but yeah, so it just makes the tripod slightly heavier, but it supports the SSD a lot better. Also, yesterday I kind of made a mistake. Well, not kind of, I did. Yesterday during the yesterday during the Blur episode, I literally didn't even have the right format recording too, so double scuffed. So not only was I scuffed, but so was the recording format too. Recording format was scuffed as well. Not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna go bold. I should go bold soon. Next year, I'll definitely cut my hair off there. I want to at least be bold like once in my lifetime. Well, no, I do want to be bold though. Definitely gonna, in the future, you guys will actually see me bold though, no joke. Definitely gonna go bold. I don't know why people say it's bad. It's not even. I'll try it. I'll just be like a monk. What's the worst thing that could happen? You know? It'll grow back. And if it doesn't, it is what it is. I don't think, I don't think it's really, yeah, I don't mind. Only thing with, like, only thing about being bold is, I guess, you would have like a headphone bump. But if you guys seen Tyler 1, it's like, it's only because during the sessions, the headphone presses against your head. But if it's not, if it's not pressed up against your head and you're not wearing it, it looks normal. It's only because temporarily it's there. It's kind of like when you wear a headlight or a DJI action. Okay, sorry, plugging DJI, but they're a W company. Uh, when you wear an action camera, right? When you take off the action camera, you're gonna have like a forehead mark because it's been on your head for so long. But then, a couple hours or whatever, it's gone again. So that same logic applies to headphones. If you wonder why I'm always going on my phone after each set, it's because I'm counting. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Just type down the number. Still go to the water as well. 1,000 pound roomies. Sorry, on the TV, there's a there was like a trailer for like a 1,000 pound roommates. That's insane. You ever wonder how those 600 pound plus people get so big? To a degree, I think they're more dedicated than skinny people, right? Because eating that many calories takes time. Have you guys seen Eric Electric? He does eating challenges. Man, those 600 pound plus people, what they do is eat. I don't even know how they afford that, but like, man, that's insane. Because to get to that big of a size, they have to be eating that much food consistently. Not gonna lie though, like getting to 600 pounds does actually take effort. Like, I don't know, I feel like some people would see those 600 pound plus people as like lazy and fat, right? But I see them as like, damn, dedicated eaters. Because like eating that many calories to just stay in that body shape is insane. I think it's actually quite difficult. People think it's easy to just constantly eat, but like, man, those those 600 pound plus people are something built different. They'll be eating like literally every single hour or every 30 minutes because like there's no way they can eat all that in one sitting. That's actually what they do, eat non-stop. I just wonder how they afford it. Because fun fact, those 600 pound plus people, they eat more than strong men. But also at the same time, these 600 pound people are eating like the easiest foods for calories, junk food. So they gain calories significantly faster, and I'm sure junk food to a degree is cheaper than, lean beef mince that bodybuilders and strongmen eat because they don't even train muscles, they just train for some, I'm saying. All right. And then we're gonna go check our weight after finishing these dips. We finished the water and we're actually pretty close to finishing the dips. Was talking about the was talking about the 600 pound life, but that episode or that trailer was 1,000 pound roommates. Man, I actually kind of want to. You know what? Maybe we should react to that together on the future video. Matter of fact, we should actually react to that. Wait, that's a good idea. Wait, that is a good idea. Okay, fine. Maybe today on the live we can react to 600 pound life. Maybe watch a video together, and I'll do some live commentary. We could look at the life of a huge person and see how it is. You know, I've got experience. I've got plenty of experience, so I know how it works. You just constantly eat without thinking or counting. You just eat, and whenever the slight moment you feel hungry, you eat again, and that's how you get fat. Don't count calories, just eat. The moment you feel hungry, don't starve. But if you want to lose weight, count calories, eat at a calorie deficit, and perhaps intermittent fasting if you want to try that. It works for me. Try not to eat anything for like 12 hours plus. But also at the end of the day, we need to do intermittent fasting because for our body, if we don't do intermittent fasting, our digestion system gets scuffed for the next cardio session and it feels terrible. Alright, I reckon we are like 68, still 68, maybe 67.7, not really sure. Would you look at that? See, we're hitting ranges between 67 to 68. Like yesterday, we were like 68.5, which is like crazy. But then again, today is 67.5. So the range is around 67 to 68 or 69. But yeah, 67.5. That is, yeah, it is what it is. However, today and tomorrow is probably going to be very heavy because today we're about to eat rice, and you guys know that the weight of rice compared to the calories is actually insane. But we have lots of rice today, and it's gonna be like 600 grams of rice is not even enough calories to fill it up. But 400 gram, yeah, like I said, difference between rice and muesli is that muesli is like 3 times the calories than rice. So it's like four, I guess you could say three, 300 or 200, no, 200 to 300 grams of muesli is like nearly a kg of rice. It's insane. It's insane the calories differences. But I guess the only benefit about white rice, the benefit about rice is that there's not really any sugar, but the muesli's got sugar. But then at the same time, rice doesn't have any other kind of things. It's just carbs. Whereas muesli's got fats as well, nuts, and all that good stuff, and fruit, depending on the type of muesli. But anyways, it's a short session today, but at least it wasn't as bad as yesterday. It is what it is. Appreciate y'all again. See you guys next time. I'm gonna feel like Domo eating all the rice. You know Domo? Now I will attempt to eat 1.3 kgs of food. Ready? Let's go. Unzip the jacket, add some soy sauce, and we're off. What is he gonna do? He's gonna eat some rice? A spoonful of rice. Okay, a spoonful of rice. Alright, and we're gonna add some rice into the meat, the mince, and the first strategy is to eat the spicy minced pork. Now, eating this was definitely spicy, so I decided to finish it first. And yeah, the bowl's done, and then move on to the rice. As I moved on to the rice, I realized that it was a bit too hot from the microwave, so I decided to just go on the iPad real quick and admire the real goat of eating rice, Domo.
You're a hungry one today. Eating lots of rice makes you big and strong. Really big.
And we're off back to eating the rice. Oh man, this was gonna be hard. I also decided to get a small bowl just to get a bit of the theme going, so I decided to just start putting rice in a small bowl and eating from the small bowl. I was only 12 minutes in, and at this point I was already kind of stuffed, just thinking about life, thinking about how I have to eat all this rice. Man, it is what it is. 12 minutes? Hey, keep eating rice. What are you doing? Swallow and chew. Yes, I remembered around 14 to 15 minutes. As you could tell, I was definitely feeling the rice. Just absolutely filling. Wait, hold on. Pause.
Yeah, past the 15-minute mark, it was getting really, really slow to eat the rice, but just continue forward. Took some time, but probably should have used water. I think I used it at the end, but yeah, it just got really, really slow. Coming close to the end of the torture, the last bowl of rice is to be completed now. Just the last bowl, that's it. We're nearly done. Yeah, so for some reason, after 25 minutes of slow eating rice, I realized that using water is just so OP because the moment I started using water, I barely have to chew. I could just swallow the whole thing like, what is that called? What is that thing called with Chinese rice and water? Juk! Yeah, it just it tasted like juk. Or porridge. Or, no, not porridge, but juk. Yeah, yeah, know in Cantonese, right? Juk. When you're sick. Yeah. And look at me, nodding. Yep. Because we're nearly done. And the final bite of rice is complete. Now it's just up to him to finish chewing everything and cleaning up the final bowl. And we have completed it. Yes, congratulations, my friend. 27 minutes, 1 point something kgs of food done. I wonder how he feels. I think he just feels really full at this point. Yep. But we did it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Done. Done and dusted. Right, get back to work now.